guess we can cam cover now. Get my headphones in here. I think we should probably be all good to start here. That mic is working. Music's going. Let me mute myself here on. I can just close that out. That's what the extra tab, not the creative dashboard. Look out for me. I don't want to run you over. I'm waiting for you to like move so I can scoot. But you're not a mind reader. Alright, it's been a little while since I've been live. Happy very, very early Thursday. I guess I really screwed up my sleep schedule in the last like 24 hours, but it's been a bit of a crazy last like month or so. A bunch of like notifications here on Discord is bugging me, so I just want to clear those out. But I haven't really been going live for the last well, the last time I went live was August 3rd, and the time before that, because those ones were just tests, was actually July 21st. So yeah, definitely a little while since our last live stream, almost exactly a month since the last proper one. But I had a lot planned, you know. I was working on a bunch of stuff and I was getting ready to do it, and I guess my procrastination kind of kicked me right in the chin here, because it just got announced a little bit ago that on February 24th, Pokemon Bank is going to be shutting down, and I will no longer be able to send up any of my Pokemon that I catch in all of these old Pokemon games with, you know, the Pokemon Nuzlocke Master Quest being the way I wanted to do at first, without realizing Nuzlocks aren't really my thing, and then just wanting to go for every single Pokemon game. I have to condense pretty much everything that I wanted to do into a time period of 6 months for everything that I want to actually set up. So today, tonight, I guess, I am going live for my first ever charity event. I was actually invited by Professor Rex, who wanted to actually invite me, I guess, which is a like really cool thing, you know, message me on Twitter. It's just like the first time something like that has ever happened, and it's a really touching thing because a little bit of context, you know, personal backstory here. The Starlight Children's Foundation actually is one of the few charities that has had a personal effect on me, myself, while I was growing up with my mitral valve heart prolapse. You know, I couldn't even remember that the issues with that went all the way that far back. That's why I was going to the hospital for, because at the end of those, you know, hospital visits, all I could think about was how they had the Starlight, you know, GameCube system or whatever, you know, whatever the whole fancy name for it was, with Mario Kart Double Dash on it, and being able to play that while I was there, you know, all the other kids. Like, I mean, it was just awesome, you know. I didn't feel like I was going there for, you know, any health issues myself, you know. It was like a normal checkup, but it was like at a cool place, so, like, with a long drive, sure, you know, it was at Toronto, but I was able to actually, you know, have that core memory, and we're already over halfway there, so I'm a little bit late to the party. I missed out on a whole bunch of the fun, but yeah, day one, already over halfway of the way there. I have a panel on Twitch, and there is a link on the YouTube description with the link to the fundraiser, and by hitting the 10,000 goal, you secure pretty much the ultimate Starlight system with more games on the Nintendo Switch than any other, you know, stations for these sick kids in the hospital, you know, the same way that they did for me, but with like all these Pokemon games, all these other games, in memory of Regiultima, who passed away earlier this year in February, who was actually a member of the community who while I didn't know personally, I recognized the name from, you know, being in the Discord servers, lurking all these years. So, you know, in this passing, I know it's personally affected a lot of people, and by reaching $10,000 with this fundraiser, the Starlight Charity I'm honestly I'm yapping a lot there. Hi Toru, good to see you can make it. I'm glad to see you again. So sorry for the lack of streams for so long now. It's really been crazy. But as I was saying, we'll secure a Starlight System station, Fun Center, whatever, with all those games and the sticker on the side of it with Regiultima's name, his username, and a design that there's actually like some contest going on right now for it. I think all the details for that, like, probably you might be able to find out when you click on the link either on the panel here on Twitch or on the link on the description on YouTube, or if you're coming from my tweet, literally on the main tweet. To be able to like see all that stuff. I know there's like a bunch of other things you can see right here in the top corner. We have some of those little rewards that people have redeemed with their donations. There's let's see, Rex draws art for $1. Professor Rex himself, the guy who invited me, thank you so much, my man. I am honestly really honored to be a part of this. I gotta admit, the Pokemon Bank shutdown has really thrown me off my game. I have been just in panic mode the last week, but then I burnt myself out for the last couple of days. Which is why I probably screwed up my sleep schedule, let's be honest. I just need to fix a description here. There we go. I just need to delete a couple of things there on YouTube and now we're good. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of have a little bit of a chill live stream tonight while just doing what I can. I don't know what it is I can to really help participate, financially, because I'm broke. I got no money at all. I have not had my own source of income reliably for a while, and it has still been a pretty difficult, I don't even know what the word would be for it. I want to say journey, but it's been a little bit more than a journey trying to, fix that. But I've had a lot of other good things going on in my life, and it's helped me keep perspective. But all I can do right now is take the time while we're here in Rising Stars Week and make the best out of it, because I really do genuinely want to make a difference. And if there's even one person that sees my live stream here, or even the VOD up on YouTube afterwards, man, that is able to contribute financially, to donate or whatever, that would honestly make me feel like a better person. Not that I'd ever be able to tell, but I wouldn't be able to live myself, basically, is what I'm trying to say. If this whole week passed by when Professor Rex invited me himself to join in without doing anything, I made all the work and making a whole thumbnail and everything. I had to make a new one because I am not doing anything in the Switch games right now. Like I have to do everything in all these old generations before it's too late. I'm gonna open up the projector. I think it's this one. No, it's the wrong one. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. But now I also have to move this tab over here. Hide Discord. Now we're good. Alright. It's been a little while, so I'm just kind of getting into the groove here. But I got a couple of things set up here. First of all, here are our shiny ribbon masters that we're going to be making. This is my shiny Sceptile that I RNG used myself all the way back in high school or middle school. I can't remember. It was probably high school, in the beginning. But this was like years and years and years ago. Because I thought I lost my shiny Sceptile from when Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home and all that stuff came out. When I transformed my stuff out of Omega Ruby into Pokemon Bank, I couldn't find it at all, but it was in my party the whole time, so I still have it. So, that's still there. That was my first ever shiny Pokemon I ever got to keep. But because I thought I lost it, I wanted RNG abuse this guy. And now I only have 6 months to make him a Ribbon Master. So, thank you to Professor X for making this event, because this is like the best way, honestly, to get me motivated to get started to do this. Like, this has been a very gloomy week. I think everyone is feeling that, as a Pokemon fan. And for me personally, I mean, I got my first shiny Pokemon, back in probably like 2000 or whatever. So, shiny hunting, it's not a new concept. But I only got lucky to get my first ever 3 shinies that I didn't fail and catch on my own, because the Trico was a trade that I got from someone kind on Cerebi. That didn't happen until middle school. And I only have had the chance to record 1 shiny Pokemon being caught here on my live stream since I've gone back into it in the last, I guess year now as a whole. I guess it was around this time that I really slowly started to transition back into streaming. But Genesis here. My shiny Deoxys is that one and only shiny that I've been able to record the whole journey towards trying to catch. So I want to be able to make this guy Ribbon Master as well. It's not as meaningful, this Sceptile, to me. The Sceptile is like very easy to get, honestly. I got it very, very quickly. And RNG abuse has never been really my thing, but it's gonna be one of the only ways I'm gonna have a shiny Sceptile legitimately as a Ribbon Master, before it's too late, before it'll ever be able to happen again. Because Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, they're gonna be shut out of connecting to Pokemon Home, completely. Because the XD Gale of Darkness port is just a Nintendo Switch Online port with 0 connectivity whatsoever. Not the Fire Red or Leaf Green on the Virtual Console release on Switch. Not the Pokemon Home, that's for sure. Not even multiplayer to other people at all. Nothing. So, my first Pokemon games I ever had, I'm never going to be able to transfer the Pokemon on from them again. But thankfully, Teenage Me left a fully completed save file with every Pokemon caught, except for E-Reader Pokemon, which only this year have I finally been able to actually have the ability to get. So we're going to be going to get those after we take care of, let's skip over one by accident, making our Nidoran female shiny Safari Zone shiny. Or I don't know why I said shiny twice there, but my first ever Safari Zone shiny that I ended up actually getting was a 5% encounter in this game without ever realizing it, and boxed it thinking it wasn't that special. Well, thank God I forgot to transfer it up, because now it's one of the only ones that I have actually caught legitimately full odds from my childhood, I guess, or my entire time playing Pokemon as a whole, besides Genesis here, without having been transferred up, Generation 4. Because I have my shiny Pidgeot, which you might actually see right there in a second. Oh no, that's Uxie. I got my shiny Pidgeot somewhere in there, and my shiny Gorbis in Pokemon Ranch. But there's also a bunch of other shinies that I have recently gotten in the last few days since the announcement. Thankfully, with my teenager self, having set up a huge charm glitch in Pokemon Diamond and Heart Gold. So thank God for that. All these shinies, I'm not gonna be able to put this out and have all those DS1s transfer out, if they're not gonna be legitimate. I'll have the time to catch them legitimately myself one day on these DS games, even if they never go up to Pokemon Home. I'll keep them in the games they get them in. But I got a lot of work to do. So these 3 guys, these ones are the ones I'm gonna have to just work on getting all the way up there. Now, Nidoran female I can actually nickname if I find where the name raider is here. But what I need to do is go in here with the team that I have and see how I do with it, trying to get the Kanto Champion ribbon, because this is the first ribbon that we need, and it's going to be a long journey. I haven't made any work on trying to get this stuff done, so we're going to get started. 64 here. is a little bit of a brutal level, to be honest. But 76 on Sceptile, I feel like we might be able to do okay if we just, you know, scum our items. And honestly, right now, I don't care that I'm recording myself as, you know, YouTuber mode. I'm abandoning my YouTuber roles. I'm playing like a kid again. I don't care, man. I tried to follow everything by the books this whole time. But for charity, man, making Ribbon Masters, I don't think anyone's gonna follow me. How I do it. Especially with this 6-month time. So we got literally have the experience share so we can actually get them up to like level 50 or whatever, but I do have a problem. This Sceptile is not eligible to be a Ribbon Master because it's above level 50. And I missed out on the level 50 Battle Tower, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. That's gonna be something I'm gonna have to look out for. So I guess I only have 2 eligible Ribbon Masters, huh? Alright, well, if Sceptile's just gonna sweep here, that's fine. You know what? It was an RNG if he's shiny. It doesn't have the special memories that the Nidoran and I guess now Genesis, the Deoxys, was able to actually have, you know, before it was too late and my hope and magic Pokemon was sucked out of my soul. You know, I don't know why he still has Absorb. I gotta be honest with you, that's a little embarrassing, but I guess I could use it anyways because full restore time. Yeah, that's okay, honestly. I'm just happy that I have a couple of eligible Ribbon Masters here. It's not that a good amount of damage. You kidding me? Alright, I guess we're gonna be able to kill him anyways with the Leaf Blade here. But I am gonna skip some of the music here and unmute this Elgato here so you all can actually hear like a little bit of the gameplay sound effects. I guess it must be a little bit quiet, you know, without me yapping, you know, if I don't take a break. And I guess I probably should let myself take a break because I gotta be honest. I got a lot to say, but I do need to honestly just kind of like think before I speak a little bit here because man, I don't want to be doom and gloom this whole live stream, you know? When it's supposed to be something very awesome, very, very exciting that we're doing. Is this guy in the Master Ball? I think he's in the Master Ball. That'd be funny if he was in the Master Ball. So that outsped us. This is our Typhlosion from Coliseum, by the way. I probably should have traded over my okay, track combo too. At least it's not paralyzed. Yeah, it's alright. Charizard's waiting in Coliseum, so when we are done with this whole thing, this whole shebang, hey, so I really need higher level Pokemon if I wanted to do this, huh? 45 Altaria? Oh, it's definitely not gonna cut it. Yikes. Might just have to pull the soft set here. I kind of forgot how high level, you know, everything was on the rematch here, so there's no extra button. Let's see how this is. I'm gonna trust that maybe Waterfall's the stronger one. Regardless, at least have speed still, so see how much damage that does. Not much. Like I said, I can just like save or heal Scum, I guess, but I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, you know, resort to that too much. And we're in the first fight right now, so definitely should have had that Charizard traded over, but I gotta work with what I got. I think it probably just, I should have at least like one max revive here, so that'll at least save me a little bit of work there, getting Sceptile back up and running. I just wanted to get this out of the way very quickly, so that's not going to go according to plan. Lance and then the rival fight, those might be a little bit more tricky than this, but we'll see what happens once we don't have like the outright type disadvantage. Is there actually resistance to the ice type alone? No, there's not. I was just gaslighting myself before. Okay, so I just need to pull off one more slam. And then hopefully... Alright, that was level piss, not the one that tracks. That tracks. Okay. As long as this doesn't kill, I should be able to... Yeah. Okay. Let me get the full restore right here. Okay, cool. Get some more intense music. This is the most perfect intense music to upgrade to. I really do want to survive this without getting frozen, please. Okay, thank God. No, I don't need another item. I don't know. I hope Snow's not gonna miss. Okay. So Jinx is out of the way. Hopefully everything else will die a lot faster. After this one. I guess that was her final Pokemon, or her ace, maybe. And Nidoran female is evolving into Nidorina. Okay. Cool to finally actually use a shiny after all this time. I don't know why I never used it. Because I actually had Nidoqueen in this team in Fire Red all the way back when, you know, I first started my first vision of Pokemon Master Quest that I wanted to do, you know, 10 years ago. But I got the shiny, and I had like the Nidoqueen already used to use. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna use it. Why would I do that? I should have, but I'm glad I didn't, because now I actually can make this a Ribbon Master. If I did use it, it would not be a Ribbon Master candidate right now at all. So I'm glad I get the chance to do this just one last time before it's too late. I'm going to actually go right ahead here, and it's a little bit up here. I got 3 Moonstones. I got nothing to complain about. So I'm just gonna use it here on Nidorina, and we're gonna get our shiny Nidoqueen. I know it's probably better to wait until it's like a higher level or whatever, because it has like moves that it can learn, but I don't care. You know, I've beaten the game already once, you know, or a couple of times before. Congratulations on winning the ZA Royale there, Toru. Wow, it looks a very interesting shade of green there. That almost looks like green poop. It'll look a little bit more attractive in Coliseum, I bet, though. Wow, that was not the color I was expecting. I had to look at that again. Dude. I'm not tripping, right? That is a very ugly color, green, compared to the brighter, you know, green I remember it being. And it's like a little bit pink too, this game, which is cool. But I don't know, man. That's a interesting shiny. I think Genesis here, Shiny Oxus, is a much more preferred shiny here to have. But I do need to heal. And we're gonna go on to number 2 here. Wow, I'm not doing very good, but going straight through my bag here. Jesus, I can't go down. Okay, do I not have anything other than the what restore is? Oh boy, I have made problems for myself here. Okay. Well, I think the thing that's gonna happen here is I'm gonna white out before I get the bat or ribbon, I guess, for Kansas champion here. I think that's gonna be a little bit embarrassing, but I should probably be able to make a better run with some other Pokemon that I grab out of the box. They're a bit underleveled compared to the rematch team, though. I never really leveled them up after the first round, except for the Charizard. So we're gonna see how we do here. How much damage is this gonna be on Steelix? Oh, thank gosh we got the critical hit there. Okay, that's what I like to see. I knew it wasn't gonna be like super effective, so I wasn't expecting that to go up so much. There's no shot we get that lucky twice in a row, man. There's no shot. Honestly, I don't even care really about leveling up and being all that much at the moment, because we're gonna be going through Mount Battle after this, after we do a couple of things left in Coliseum that I need to take care of before the bank shut down. And I feel like from there things will probably be okay. Level up all the Pokemon before level 15. Take them out, I guess. But at the same time, I am very worried about how well that's actually going to work out. Because I'm not prepared at all here, okay? I thought I had like a lot more items if I read than I did. I really don't. And I was good in Pokemon Diamond. Like, I had items of everything, that I would need for the playthrough, but I didn't have much more than that set up, so yeah, while I have like the cute charm glitch in those games, and I have like, oh no, I used it on the wrong. You know what? I'm just gonna soft reset there. We're gonna have to take the L there. Wrong hand. That one works for the camera. Let's run back down over here and actually see what I have to work with, because Altaria, that helped us get here, Fly Gym Slave right now, since I'm not using it from whatever playthrough. You see my event Pokemon here, like the bonus disc, Celebi's, and Pikachu, and Jirachi, and then my 3 legendary beasts from Coliseum that I got in my last playthrough of it. These guys are all not all that high leveled. I think there's options here that I have, but I don't know how fast it's gonna be. So I guess we're gonna have to make the detour after all. I feel like this song coming on is probably the best song to come on for this detour. We need some high level Pokemon, and there are 2 others that we can get that are of a suitable level around Sceptile's level here. We were gonna shiny hunt them, but that's not gonna happen now. We can't afford to. We don't have the time to, because over the next 6 months, Pokemon that I'm going to be shiny hunting, that I won't be able to get in Pokemon Home at all. Actually, it's going to be the 7th generation, which I never started playing until literally this year with some mods that came out. And after that, get through the story, gotta get Type Null, and the shiny Ash Hat Pikachu, even though it doesn't show up shiny at all, no actual different animation, just the sparkles. It's a cool one to get, and I really do want to get that before I can. Shiny Celebi, if I want that in my own name, I'm just gonna be ending up sending one from Pokemon Home, or Pokemon Go, rather, And if I can have the time to do that, I will, but I think what's going to be most likely is I'm going to need to try and set up Emerald now that I got, because I guess the state battery wasn't properly soldered. My dad fixed that real quick for me though, thankfully, last weekend. I'm going to try and set it up so I can RNG abuse, the shinies or whatever for Mew and all of that. I don't know how well it's going to go, to be honest, because I haven't done RNG abuse in such a long time. But I need to get as many shinies before it's too late, through any means that I can. Okay, wow, like did not do a lot of damage there, or that quad weakness. That figures. Yeah, I don't know. If there's anything that I can do here, Sceptile here to survive more than 1 hit with sunny day there, that'd be nice, but no. Okay. Honestly, I'm not even gonna waste any of my other items on it. I'm just gonna throw, ultra balls, as many as I can. I'll keep my potions, buy more or whatever, because I don't know how much money I even have left at the moment. But we'll work with what I got, and yeah, hello, Lugia. They'll help us get through Chingo. Wow, that was not a lot of damage there. Tank up resistance. 64. I know Hydro Pump is not going to hit at all. I'm pretty sure that has less accuracy in the sun. And here we go with the recover. I have 2 Master Balls, and I don't necessarily want to waste them because I don't know if there's really going to be anything that I'm going to want to keep them for. Like I can transfer them over to Pokemon Emerald when I get the RNG abuse done, and I'll have an easy way to make sure I get, all of those shiny legendary Pokemon in that game. Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Latios, and Latias, if I'm able to figure out, that it works with, like, wild encounters or whatever, with roamers. And then Deoxys, Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Mew as well. All of those Pokemon. So it's not like a lot of these shiny Pokemon are going to be unobtainable for me before the bank shut down. But I'm not happy about the means I have to go about this. This River Master stuff is a much more legitimate feeling for sure. I feel like that health right there is probably good. I'm gonna send out Typhlosion here with the resistance. I can't really do anything more here to it, so I think this is where I start lobbing my Ultra Balls. And I don't know how much of the RNG abusing stuff I'm gonna be recording, because that stuff does honestly take a lot of focus from me. It's not that easy for me, except for like the key chime glitch, because that requires like no critical thinking whatsoever once you have that set up. But everything else here, I don't know. God, I'm gonna have to do so much anyways, And if I'm RNG using it, it would be nice to just be able to guarantee catches things. I think I just need to suck up use items here while I can. Stay alive. Get through to recover PP here. Catch this thing. Oh man. It's stressful. It's very, very stressful for sure. Having that clock ticking down. But it's not going to change any of the things that I want to do, any of the things that I love and enjoy, even if it's taking away a lot of that magic. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be tough, man, but he's just going for recover right now, so we should be able to get through this fast, but I'm surprised I didn't turn off the battle animations for this game yet. I did mean to do that for every single game that I was playing in. I'm gonna go to a couple new songs. Yeah, that works, I guess. Okay. I think we might be through in the clear here now, or its use cover. I don't know how far I have to go here, but now that he's attacking me with Swift, I think honestly we probably should just do like as much as we can until we get the half. Okay, there's a Fire Blast there. Resist that, and we still almost die. Okay, good choice. Bring in Typhlosion, I guess. We got him to half at least, so now we're gonna start trying to catch him again. For at least this turn before we bring in Sceptile. Because Sceptile has False Swipe, That'll bring him down to 1 HP. That'll help a big, big, big amount. Oh my god, he still got recovered. Well, if you still have a Sunny Day, nope. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna send in Sceptile again here. We're gonna have to work, honestly, for these Ribbon Masters, man. Especially because this is my first time ever making a Ribbon Master. You know, and I have not all the Pokemon that I had in this generation anymore. Oh, I'm missing a lot. Slam is failing me right now. We're done. Okay, I'm gonna soft reset. Okay, there we go. It's kind of, I can't remember what buttons I need to press exactly on this controller, so it's a little bit awkward to soft reset there a little bit, but I need to go in without the Leaf Blade to start this time. I have to recatch this Ho-Oh, and then Lugia. If we get them shiny, I will throw the Master Ball at it right away. I don't even care. You know, I'm not gonna RNG use it after that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through without having these guys in my party to get, you know, all the ribbons that I need right now. It's kind of sad, but like my Mount Battle Ho-Oh or whatever, I don't even have that from this save file Coliseum. I have it in Pokemon Ranch, so I'm not concerned about getting it, but like there's a lot of tough Pokemon that would be helpful to have that I just don't have like access to. I haven't checked my XD save file though, so I'm sure there may probably be some in there that'd be pretty strong, but all the ones from the save files that I have at the moment are just pretty weak all across the board. They're around like level 50s from what I've seen to like level 60s, so yeah, it's not looking too good for like being able to breeze through a lot of the gameplay. It's gonna take a little bit of work. Here, this is a better song. I just need to keep things a little bit more high energy. You know, get through all of this stuff. And I just kind of need to get back into the groove here. You know, I'm still pretty sad about the Pokemon being shut down. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to keep my spirits lifted up and get everything I can done. It's just hard. It's very, very hard, and I'm really grateful that at least, you know, this charity event is here to help me at least regain some of that focus, you know, to have the motivation to do this stuff. I have no idea how I'm gonna put all of this stuff into like a video. It's gonna be a little bit messy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, do we still have the Sunny Day up? We got Intimidate, which does help a little bit. Go for Hydro Pump now. Okay. Fingers crossed here for Utert's, you know, special attack stat because of the special physical split not happening yet. And hopefully we should be able to get Ho-Oh low enough here so we can hopefully just catch it easily. Gyarados is helping a good amount here. I'm guessing maybe it's Surf that we want to try next time over Waterfall, but Hydro Pump without it missing definitely helping a lot. Now we can't use it, so I say we go for one more Surf. See how much we bring it down to here. Only that little tiny bit, okay. But with the Recover being used there, every little bit of damage we managed to do really adds up here. Wasting its PP. I'm just so out of focus, man. I got a lot on my mind. So I'm sorry if I'm honestly kind of not myself, a little bit out of it in the stream today on the game. I mean, it is like 2 a.m., so I guess that doesn't help, but I think y'all understand. I've only repeated reasons why a million times. So much for not being biblically. Jokes aside, though, even though they're not really jokes, half jokes, I am going to get Septile healed back up here. I think hopefully we should be almost out of the PP for recover here. And maybe RNGesus will bless us with a good fast catch here. Yeah, it's using Sunny Day again, so I don't know. You got Dragon Breath here, so actually I kind of forgot about that. I didn't give Altair any credit. I should probably come out last time. Oh my god, look at that, we got the paralysis. Alright, that works. You know what? That works. I think this is probably a good one to start lobbing Pokeballs until Septile comes out. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's kind of crazy of me. Okay, 1. That's better than any of the other attempts that we had so far. We didn't even get a single shake on the last reset. Okay, 96. Hopefully we won't go through too many Pokeballs here. But it's Ho-Oh. It's gonna take a lot. But as long as it stays paralyzed there, man, hey, that helps. I agree. I don't know what's going on with Token. Maple's been burrowed kind of in the middle of the tank over the last little while. There's Ruby moving now because I accidentally blocked her and had my ankle. She's jumping up onto the bed. This is going back again. And there she goes. It's cute how you can see her reflection. I do love that quite a bit, man. I'm guessing maybe I do need to lower its health a little bit more. I think hopefully it's done with, I really hope it's done with cover. Okay, of course, it attacks me both of the times that I attack it, and gets the critical. Just, rub it in a little bit extra. But now we can send on Septile and False Swipe. How much does this do at this level? Only that much, and here comes the Fire Blast. Oh boy, full health. That is a scary thing to deal with. Okay, I can heal. I need to heal. I don't think either of my shiny Pokemon are put there in the back of the party to deal with this Ho-Oh. So we just need to do one more False Swipe. Oh no, it still has Recover. You're kidding me. Oh, dude. Wow, it was trolling me there. Okay, let's slam it. Oh, okay, we got the critical hit there. Oh boy. Okay, that's funny, man. It still had another one after that too. Okay, we get 2 critical hits in a row too. Wow, what are the odds of that, man? I guess it's kind of a cinematic Pokemon battle in a way. But man, oh, it's not playing easy with me here. There we go. Okay, I can throw 1 ball and then I can heal. I know it'd be so much easier to just do the Master Ball, but trust, man, trust. Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna finish my water here. Figures. So, 1 more slam, don't kill it. one more slam. Screw it. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep going, man, until I can't no more right now. Oh wait, flinch? That's crazy helpful. Paralyzed, please. No, my gosh. At this rate, I might just Master Ball them, just to get it over with, man. Alright. We'll try this, man. I'll just throw the balls and hope for the best here. I can't believe I ran out of PP for Slam. Just paralyzing it's not really helpful for that catch rate at all. Not that we were getting shakes with it damaged. How much PP for recover does it still have, man? I thought they had limited PP, and they would still be able to start them all that in this game. Sometimes I feel like the game's gaslighting whether or not that's actually a fact. I genuinely do sometimes. Okay, on the other hand, shiny. Not evolved anymore. Devolved it. No shake. That. I'm just weighing the odds of this, you know, whether or not it's actually worth it. Use the Master Ball. I'm pretty sure I can survive a Swift, but we'll see. Level 3 Deoxys. An attack form, not defense. Yeah, I guess. No, it wouldn't survive. Alright, another reset. It would be funny if I brought the shiny, you know, counter back out for this, but I don't really think I'm going to be using any of that stuff over the next little while. You know, I don't feel good about doing all that stuff when I'm going to be moving to like so many games. I feel like the best my ADHD will let me do is just game logo. But yeah, I'm gonna slam this as much as I can here, before it heals back up, and give it one last shot, trying to catch this thing. Some of these things really should have been left, you know, behind the scenes. I should have done this earlier, but I need this stream. It's Starlight Foundation. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the banner at the top on this one. I still have the alerts though all set up here, but yeah, we're doing this for charity. I don't care if this is not the most exciting content right now. Watching me fight with a turkey. Right now, we're trying our best to do what we can. We're not just Pokemon being shut down, but also for, you know, getting these River Masters done. And this whole league are going to be the best ways they can get this done. For sure. Slam, please hit. Okay, use a sunny day. I think I got one more slam off. Oh, I miss. I don't know what I'm not locked in enough. I guess that's why I keep it in my attacks. Oh, now it's failing its attack. Let me skip this song. I guess this one works. Ooh, now you're missing that. Okay. False swipe. I should have just thrown a ball. I think Leaf Blade ironically will do more now than false swipe. Let's see. Actually, probably not. But it has the higher critical hit ratio, so in a way, yeah. Just depends on if we get that lucky. Is that full health? know what? Screw it. I don't care. I want them now. I want them. I was gonna save these for shiny hunting, but you know what? If I'm gonna go out of my way to try and get all these other shinies, I'm gonna be well prepared for it, you know? And there's not a lot of time. There's only so many ones that I actually want to get that I won't be able to get otherwise. Oh, and Lugia I can get on the Switch and home, right? And I can get pretty much every other one, you know, other legendary through the Dynamax Adventures, Sword and Shield, even if it's not the same. I don't care anymore. Here's the one that we were shiny hunting, Lugia. Imagine we get the shiny now. Didn't think so. I'm getting them. It's funny that I had exactly enough Master Balls for this. But, there we go. Lugia and Ho have been caught. We'll be able to get through this now. Okay. That's the first Ho-Oh that I actually have you know, this generation 3 round of playthroughs. Whatever this, I don't know, this Loose Fire Red playthrough and then the Coliseum playthrough. I'm guessing probably the XD as well. I don't know. The question hit me hard as a teenager, so I didn't finish any of the stuff that I started. I'm picking up the pieces now, though. Finally, I guess this is a good reason too. But man, it's humbling for sure. Is one way to put it. It's very, very humbling. Okay. With that done, we're gonna go back to Vermilion City. And I'm just gonna fly on over to Pokemon League again, Indigo Plateau. And we're gonna use our legendaries and Sceptile to just breeze through this. It's kind of sad that it was that hard to get through the first round, you know, and we were gonna get wiped pretty easily in the second round. So we just were not prepared with the healing items. I mean, I thought there was supposed to be one here, but I don't know. I don't see a Pokemon guy. We're gonna take our guy here. I know there's supposed to be like a Sacred Ash, right? But I didn't pick that up. That's my bad. That would have helped, actually. Whatever, dude. That's okay, though. I'm just gonna grab Lugia here. And you know what? Altaria is not going to do me much good, right? It was going to be good for catching Pokemon, I guess, but in this case, not so much. Typhlosion could go there, because I just want to have a little bit of organization here, but alright. Shiny's there. You know, we got these guys as our backup. I feel like that's the best rounded out option that I got. Yes, I'm going to save over this now. No more Master Balls, Spy Master Balls. Wasted on Lugia and Ho-Oh. Oh wow. These shiny hunts that I'm RNG using in the next 6 months are not going to be as special. Oh, here's the guy. Anyways, so if I have to reset over them, oh well. I really don't have a lot of money. Jeez. Okay. I could get 10? Oh, man. Alright. Let's fork out the cash. And let's give this an attempt. Let's give this a good attempt. Honestly, Sceptile is a good lead for this, at least, so I know we won't have to worry about anything until about around Jinx, I think. I can't remember what Pokemon it was that got a first little bit of damage on us. But I'm pretty sure Dugong, we were able to take that out with one hit, and I didn't heal beforehand. Alright, let's see if we can win the Undertale Genocide run here. Alright, super effective. We didn't even need the crit on it, but we still got it anyways, I think, right? Or am I misremembering that? I probably am. It's late. It's 2:13 a.m. The time is like kind of not even going that fast. It's kind of going a little bit slow. So I know I'm pretty tired, but I've also only been up for a short amount of time, so I shouldn't be. We're gonna have an ad break starting in 45 seconds there. So after the ad break, well, we'll still be here, but in the meantime, you guys get yourselves some water or some snacks or something, take care of yourselves. And I'm gonna pick some Pokemon games that just fell off of my freaking shelf for the millionth time. Why? I have no idea. Okay, this is where I'm actually gonna make the smart pivot here, because Sceptile did kind of clear there pretty well. Ho-Oh with the fire type advantage. So I guess we're just gonna go for Fire Blast there. Okay, miss. Yikes. I hope I have some TMs that I can make some good use of here. That's annoying, but I should have something for that, right? Yes? No? Do I not even have a freaking full deal? Oof. Okay. Alright. We're gonna have to waste the turns on this then. Maybe I would rather just use Sunny Day first. And then we wouldn't have had to worry about it in the first place. Missing. So I'll use another one here. And okay, there we go. We wake up, sunny day. We get hit by what move now? Ice Beam again. Doesn't that not weaken in the sun too? It does maybe a little bit there. But by the way, Fire Blast. How did it still miss? You're kidding me. Alright, that's annoying. I guess that must not have been a Fire Blast thing, or I'm just like really unlucky. Full Restore is actually going to come in handy here though. Okay, 191 points, and we got rid of our sleep. We might have one more turn left here, where we can. Ow! God, that friggin' hurt. Rip it. Headphone right out of my ear again. Okay, let's just see what song we have here. Go for another one. Yeah, that one works. And there we go. Finally got the KO. Welcome back from the ad break on me, gang. I will remind y'all, but the fact that we're obviously doing the charity fundraising for Starlight Fun Foundation. We've gone on over to our live scene. Check out the banner here, and we are at $5,120 Canadian out of a goal of 10,000 Canadian dollars towards securing that Starlight Fun Center station for the sick kids in one of the hospitals here in Canada. in honor of Regiultima who passed away, with all these games, more than any of the other ones that have been sent out for all these 6 kids to play, you know? So, I just want to give a little reminder a little bit every now and then about that, because this is a very important thing to me, and I don't really know, like, the best way to go about these things. I am still figuring myself out as a human being, and I guess it's not all that surprising as a live streamer. You know, I'm figuring out what I'm doing as that too. Even if I've been doing this for like 6 years, I don't know. It's not something I can say I've got like most confidence in as a whole, but I've come a long way. I made a lot of progress, and you know what? Something like this was something I've dreamt of happening to me one day, being able to do. So I'm just taking this opportunity, man. I'm gonna do my best here. I do want to get like Earthquake maybe onto like Lugia would probably be able to make good use of it, I'd say, right? But you know what? Nah. Why would I do that when poor Sceptile here still has Absorb? Okay. Let's get rid of Absorb here. And then we can still keep using Sceptile in the first place for the next couple of battles. Who's such a cute puppy sleeping there? Giga Drain. Could have used that as well, but I don't know. I feel like Weak Blade is good enough. Thunderbolt. I don't know, man. Do we got any other like fire type moves that I could use here? Like, I got Overheat, and that is not what I wanted to see. Fire Blast is not that great. Unless I had like, yeah, and I really doubt it would be like Hidden Power Fire on that. Oh, I don't think I got anything else to teach it for a fire type move. So, Psychic, I can teach to Lugia, and that would actually make sense to have. So, I'll get rid of Swift there. And I guess, maybe we'll put like Shadow Ball onto Ho-Oh there. I guess that's a little bit of interesting coverage that it doesn't need, but I don't know. I feel like it's better than Swift. At this point, I'll take anything. Just help us get through this a little bit easier. Okay. Genesis and Arena. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna have, man. I don't really care at this point what their movesets look like. But I guess I'll give the other Earthquake to Arena when I evolve it into Nido Queen. Let me do that real quick with the Moonstone again for the second time in a row, since we had to do our little reset there without saving. Okay. Now we can officially say we're back to where we were before. Ready to take on Bruno and get ahead here. Here's the final, I just go here, desktop, see, the final little, 7-year celebration daily sweepstakes for Pokemon Masters right now with that Mega Evolution Ramen Bowl or Rice Bowl. I don't know. I thought that was like a really cool giveaway prize. So if y'all are interested in that, definitely go check out that Twitter giveaway. I do every single time there's one. Okay. Let's take on Bruno. Best I can. I feel like the Cynthia music playing right now is a little bit accurate of a bit of a good portrayal of how I'm feeling right now at this time limit, man. Six months before it's all over. Okay, Steelix is actually going to be able to go down here thanks to Earthquake, so maybe this was a really good choice. Yeah, this was a really good choice. But, oh, look at that. We still did very little damage to that Steelix. Rock Tomb lowers our speed. What are we going to do with Leaf Blade here? How much? Get like a quick hit, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Right, it's special, so the stats. Ah, right. I'm a little bit silly. Let's reverse this around this time. See Leaf Blade first before PP runs out. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just beautiful. Zerail is starting there. Not the Battle Royale, as I keep calling it. We're almost at level 77, but yeah, we are doing much better than we were before. And here is where we get to use Lugia. Psychic comes in handy right here, right now. Black Sprite is kind of cool on Lugia, I will say, if I read. Not that I haven't seen it before with XD001 after Purifying Shadow Lugia, but it's the first time I've had it from, you know, Naval Rock, so it is cool that when we'll be able to send this up. But I guess I'll go for Hydro Pump here if I can hit that, because we got the full restore coming in. Okay, I'm just gonna go with another Psychic. I should have just done that. I'm trying to be a little efficient here. I guess I can't afford efficient, but just use recover here. It's pretty goated. That's pretty busted. Okay. Zatu won the Zerail there for some reason. As you see, wild Pokemon can win Zerail. And I have no idea how to fix that, so one more Hydro Pump, thank you. Okay, and it's level 29 now. Get on the no, stay in. I think we should be able to kill him. Is it going to do the same amount as it did to Hitmonchan? Oh no, almost killed him. Like 1 HP there. That's crazy. Okay, definitely going with another Psychic now. So that way he's healing up and I'm killing it the next turn I can. Okay, fingers crossed. We get the high damage roll. We did get like a low one with the 1 HP. We did get a high one before. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. You know what? Let's do that. And our last Pokemon here is Machamp. Once again, stay in. I don't know why I'm doing that. Psychic. Level 68. Okay, so they are going to be like level 7. Because I did pretty much need to get the whole Lugia here no matter what. Okay. So we go down. This is where I'm gonna bring out Sceptile again, I think. That's the best move I got. Go for Leaf Blade, finish it off. Okay. No more healing. And that brings us to level 77, I hope. Just shy. We got enough need to clean up to level 30. We'll keep going up until like level, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I should even do that anymore. I'm gonna take the experience share off now. I think that's probably for the best. Leave it at level 30 for now. I know level 50 is the max before they won't be able to be complete remasters, so yeah, that's my best strat right now. Just leave it like that. I'm down here for the max potion. or not. Okay, I need to revive first. All the way at the top here. Okay. So maybe Hoa will be a little bit better here. Because I did give it the Shadow Ball TM. Just heal up first. And let's think here. Items with what? I'm just looking carefully through all this stuff that I have. You know what? Maybe I give the King's Rock there. Because I can't really think of anything better for it. Definitely don't really want to give it the Mystic Water. That's not going to do all that much on it, but is there anything better that I could give? So I was hoping I would have Spell Tag or other ghost type item or whatever, but you know what? Alright. King's Rock it is. Sure, why not? And right, also switch. And we're gonna go in with Ho-Oh here. So number 3 out of 5. We're almost through with our Kanto badge or ribbon. It's a Kanto champion ribbon. She looks a little bit more red than I remember her. Okay, here's Ho-Oh and Shadow Ball. If we're lucky, we'll get some flinches off and we can just like really clear through with the birds here. Make this go a little bit smoother. Okay, Mischievous, no problem. We're not in Coliseum right now like the music is playing, so I know not to hit it with normal type move because, you know, Branded AI in Coliseum only knows how to hit Mischievous with normal type moves and ground type moves, I swear. Okay, now we're at the same level, okay. So now it's just like better Pokemon than the other. This being our only advantage. We didn't get flinch though. That's troublesome with the Gengar, with its massive coverage, but it doesn't do that much, thankfully. Okay. Maybe we got a low roll. Probably didn't. But we're gonna need another Shadow Ball here. Either way. Ooh, okay, so it was a more low roll, but still not that low. I'm just gonna spam Shadow Ball here. I feel like we got this, man. We have to have this in the bag. Okay, Crobat. Now I can use Lugia for this. This is a good moment to swap in. I'm surprised it's not a ghost type. Didn't think you were a poison type, believe, or remember Agatha. Here we go. I guess that Gengar was her ace, so yeah, that was a lot easier. Definitely needed the credit. And Arbok, really? Oh wow. Well, this is awkward for you. You sent out the easiest Pokemon for both of the birds that were out at the time to kill. Sucks to be you. This was actually very easy. Then, oh no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please tell me. I have 2 PP left. Okay. Oh, I might just eat my own words. I don't know. Please be a high roll. Please be a high roll. Please be a high roll. Okay. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Thank you. God, when I swear these things happen, like, they don't look like they're gonna be that bad, but honestly, they feel like they're gonna be so awful. I feel like I'm really walking on thin ice with some of this stuff, man. Like, the games, man, really don't want me to get through all that easily. Okay, well, we're gonna work for hopefully Lance a little bit here, not too long. And then Blue, our rival, and we'll be done. Oh, here's freezing a little bit there, music change. I'm not sure how to start off here, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go with Sceptile again in the front. Alright. So it has different dialogue for you returning the second time. I guess that makes sense. So I'm seeing that in a long time, if ever, for my own two eyes anyways. I guess we have a good send in here. Okay, we'll go Leaf Blade. We're not gonna be able to use Earthquake right away though. After we take care of the Gyarados, we're gonna have to wait. Send them out. Or switch them out, I mean. Send someone else in. Okay. Thank God. He's not smart. Uh-oh. Paralyze. Actually, came through for him. Earthquake is gonna hurt. But not very effective. Thank gosh. Okay. Oh, no. Alright. This is gonna be a little bit of work. Can't be champion if you don't know how to spam full restores. That's how I feel right now. Okay. If I could... Oh man, he's withdrawing. Okay. This will be a little bit tricky, but I can work not much with this at all, actually. Uh-oh. You know what? I have an idea. It's a good thing I made the save right here, because all I had to do is just use one TM. And I think I know what has to go. We're gonna get rid of Slam here, because that's honestly been way more unreliable than I expected it to be. Dragon Claw here. Sceptile can't learn that, even though it's not got its Dragon type Mega Evolution yet. And that should be good, honestly, I feel. Yo, 75 accuracy kind of sucked. Anyways, so yeah, this will be good. Alright. I'm ready. The switch, but you know what? That works for me, actually. I'm gonna go with Shadow Ball here, I guess. And Thunder Wave, yeah, that sucks. Just a little bit here, but now go for Sceptile. Without that Intimidate drop, it's a little less worrying. Unless I'm not paralyzed, so let's see, do I outspeed after the Dragon Dance? I still do. Do I get the crit? This time? No, I don't. I just get hit by Thunder Wave again. Okay, Hyper Beam, he means business this time. Alright. Now I know what it's like to get hit by Lance's Hyper Beam, but he screwed up. He used a move with Recharge turn, so that's a free turn for me heal, and then it's just gonna take a couple of hits to kill him. Okay. Leaf Blade. Oh, Absolute Cinema, we got him. We actually got him there. Alright. So now we're at level 77. And let's bring out Kingdra. Alright. First Dragon type. Leaf Blade's not gonna do nothing, so Dragon Claw time. How much damage do you do? That's okay, I guess. That's okay. Ice Beam definitely sucks a little bit here. But there's no stab on that, thank gosh. And we didn't hit him low enough, so it doesn't actually pop at full restore here. This works. Actually, this works really well for us. Aerodactyl. Okay. We can bring in Lugia now. And I should have at least one more pop on a Hydro Pump, I hope. But, I don't know, this will work. This will work either way. Okay, there we go. And there we go, we got the Hydro Pump to land. Almost there. Almost got our Kanto champion ribbon. But this definitely took a lot longer than I thought I was going to. Jeez, Louise, indeed. One more Hydro Pump, we miss. It goes for the ancient power again. Please don't get an Omni boost. That's my thing. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's got no attacks left. I'm gonna hit Rain Dance because I can. I have no other options here. Alright. Sack Lugia now. Lugia actually has no more use until I use like a TM on it, I guess. Gyarados still. He might not have Swift Swim or nothing. But you know what he does have? You know what Gyarados does have? Another 5 PP on Hydro Pump, ready to have some increased accuracy if he lives this Hyper Beam. Stab, no worries. There we go. That's gonna be a lot of experience for Gyarados, man. I mean, no, it's not boosted or nothing. There's no lucky egg, but hey, there we go. We got a level up, man. That's good. And now we got a free swap back into Sceptile, make things a little bit easier for us. Glad I didn't switch, the mode there. But level 72, that's the highest that we've seen so far for sure. One Dragon Claw brings us to where on his health? To just over half, okay. Please live this Hyper Beam. That's gonna be a little bit more devastating. Ah, oh, darn, dude. Okay. Alright, I think I sack Gyarados here. That Intimidate, that'll help a little bit for next time, but I don't know, man. I don't. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can do a Hyper Beam and kill it in time. I doubt I have enough power, but man, anything's worth it at this point. Hype moments are worth it. Because like now he's gonna heal. We reset, and I get to revive Sceptile now. It's like a game of chess in a way. It really is. But this is a very hacky game of chess. That's for sure. Okay, heal Sceptile. Eat that Thunderbolt. Slap that mosquito or whatever the hell that was. I don't know. Something there was flying. I didn't get it. Y'all probably see it flying around on camera some weirdo. I'm gonna sack Nidoqueen here. See that animation and Sprite. I'm gonna get Sceptile healed back up. Sceptile is like my only hope right now, taking down Lance. Nice, you could throw out a Hyper Beam, but I'm not lucky right now. So hopefully we can do this. We got 12 PP left. I think we should probably be good. The only thing that's tough is I can't use Earthquake, with Sceptile right now. I thought it was like probably the greatest move since it's not a special attack, but look at that, man. The Hyper Beam was more devastating than the Ice Beam, ironically. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's done. Got one more left, and this one, oh, is 6 levels lower. We got this. We're good. Because we're 11 levels higher than it now, instead of only like 5 levels higher than it. It's gonna hit us with that Hyper Beam, and it's gonna hurt for sure. But oh, I thought we were gonna live that. That's funny. Okay, send out Ho-Oh. What did I just do? Oh, I hit recover. Oh, I guess that's okay, yeah. You can hit recover. I didn't mean to spam that much though. Oh, I still got the max revive there. Cool. Alright. Max revive on Sceptile. Hyper Beam again. Ooh, buddy, you just wrote your own grave right there. So now we got a clean kill here. We got a very, very clean kill. We charge, no heal, and Dragon Claw. Now all we have to do is kill our rival. And we got our first ribbon done for our Ribbon Masters. Before it's too late. Alright. Here we go. We can heal up first, or anything else in full. Heal up in full. Nidoqueen isn't gonna be needed to be fully healed actually, but everyone else, including the Gyarados, yeah. I haven't used Genesis yet, or Deoxys, so it's good, but we'll restore for Ho-Oh, get rid of the paralysis, and max potion for everyone else. Okay. Oh, well, never mind. I guess you accidentally did it on everyone else. Okay, everyone it is. Alright. That's good, though. I'm a good Pokemon trainer. I take care of my Pokemon. And we can save here real quick. I also need to recover the PP if I have any items left to do that. I don't know if I do. I wasn't paying attention. I have the PP up though. I could use that. Alright, let's get PP up. That and Lugia. We'll do it for Psychic too, I guess. Wow, that was really it, huh? Okay, so I want to do here with these items here. Special attack, I'll give, yeah, to Deoxys. I'm gonna use these items while I can. Calcium, and then I mean, I guess I'll probably want to use the Iron on Nidoqueen. Raise up that defense. Make it a bit bulky. Because I know it's not as much of an attacker as Nidoking. There we go, I guess that's the best I can pull off. Alright. Let's see. Most powerful Pokemon trainer in the world. I know, we've heard this line many, many times, but this is going to be the one and only time I'm going to need to hear it for the next while. We got Heracross. Okay, good thing I have Ho-Oh in the lead here. Fire Blast. You know what? I'm going with that Sunny Day. I'm getting as much damage as I can out of Fire Blast right now, man. Hit me with that rock. Springtail that got up. Oh my This is I have no idea. Okay, our speed fell. That's not great. What's that here? Uh oh, yeah, I think we do. Maybe. Whatever, we'll work with it for now. Go in Ligia. Let's go for the Psychic a couple of times that I can. Okay, that's one. Just gonna go for another Rock Tomb. I'm gonna slow down again. And I did a lot better that time. Honestly, if I had remembered he leads with Heracross, I would have gone Ligia first. Mega Horn's gonna hurt a bit more. Yeah, see, look at that. Okay, rough start, but now Lugia's not gonna be useful to me anymore anyways, so you know what? Here we go, we got a good opportunity. I had Charizard as my starter, so he's not expecting me to have a Sceptile here. That's funny. Okay, this is gonna be easy KO. And I have the advantage right now with the Sun too. So just go for good old Leaf Blade and let's see, come on. Oh, almost killed him. But he wasted a turn with the Rain Dance there, trying to control the Weather War. I think I made a good play there, actually. I think the play was okay. Look at that. Because of the berry, now he's definitely dead. Oh, okay. That's a big help to get his starter dealt with. Almost done with this now. Tyranitar, bring him out. It's gonna change the weather again. Still staying in control of it. What are we gonna go for here? Another Leaf Blade, I assume? I assume we still have nothing for it. No? Okay, Earthquake time then. This should be good. Either way, you know. Still close to have. Okay. Aerial Ace. It's that much. So this will be a little bit trickier for sure. Another Earthquake. And I think this is going to be the point where we bring out Lugia again. Right? Because we should still actually have access to Hydro Pump. I almost forgot about that. You know, might honestly want it in a second right now anyways. Oh no, wait, we don't. Damn it. Okay, so I'm just gonna heal again. Yeah, first Sceptile, and then I'll heal Ho-Oh if I have a chance. Yeah, look at that, going for that full restore. Okay. Figured. I thought I hit just close enough into that little bit of damage. So just go for the revive here and go on Ho-Oh here. Just want to check the recent events there. Oh hey, we got up to 100, 220 there. I didn't notice that at all. That's awesome. I should still have the thing set up so I can see that, right? I'm gonna sack Nidoqueen here so I can use the potions. Nidoqueen is actually gonna be a part of this, I guess, a little bit. I don't know if the donation came from me. 5,220. That's $100 or $150 more than we were at before. It's a global thing, you know, for everyone who's live streaming right now. Anyone who donates, you know, from anyone's live stream, right? So I don't know if it was from me or not, but man, thank you to whoever donated. Like, I am so happy that in only one day something like this was able to happen. Like, knowing that it's actually going to help kids like me, you know, going through the same stuff I went through or worse, or whatever, you know. And that is a really exciting premise, man. It makes me really happy to think about. Alright, we got Sceptile out here. I think we should be able to get on man with the earthquake a couple of times here before we go down. I really genuinely hope so. The Terrestrial theme playing here also feels like it's a little like good for this right now. Oh man, look at that. We gotta sack something here, I think. Alright, let's bring in Gyarados. Gyarados can take something here. Intimidate that. Oh, that helped actually. And there we go. You know what? I'm gonna obviously want to heal anyways with the max potion on the Sceptile. Sceptile is just too worth it to, you know, not use. So yeah, that's right, he's got the coverage. So we eat the Thunderbolt on Gyarados. And quad damage, done for. I can do this, but I have to tank some sandstorm damage here. I don't know how he's gonna beat me, because I don't even have any PP healing moves. I don't got a lot left. If I could get a crit here, that'd be phenomenal. Okay. As long as he doesn't try to heal here. Oh, but wait a minute, the aerial ace. Flying type is physical in this gen. That's right. Okay, so that helped. Okay. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can do this. Still with Sceptile's Earthquake. But it's not. It's looking less and less likely, man. Like, I'm probably gonna have to heal after this turn. Right now, actually. I don't know how much more I can survive. But this is the final battle, man, so we're almost through. Almost through. Just for this one frickin' stupid ribbon. And I'm doing the harder version of it at that, too. That I forgot was gonna even be a thing. So, I guess I deserve a little bit of slack, but, oh, man. Please survive the sandstorm damage just to kill him. Oh, thank God. Okay, and we're through the Tyranitar. See, that was like close, alright? I knew that was gonna be like right on the nails, but I guess 16 HP is better than, you know, just outright dying, and now we're up to 18, things that level up. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Genesis here now. It's Genesis' turn to come out and get a little bit of the torture. Okay. So Arcanine's gonna get a little bit of damage onto it on its own thing. But that does really nothing to help me in the long run here, because I still have two other Pokemon besides Arcanine to take care of here. Got 2 revives left. I got nothing left to use. Yeah, Gyarados actually is now going to be the only one that I can make any use of here. Okay. Extreme Speed is just instant death. Let me get a new song. Guess that one works. Ho-Oh, Bring On Out. Oh man. Another one of the songs that brings me back to the magic of Pokemon. You know, when I was a kid. It's just a shame to lose so much of that magic now. I'm gonna go with Recover. I think I should be able to live, right? I should be able to live that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you know, we're gonna heal back up to max pretty much. Like, I don't know, the Wi-Fi Plaza and all that stuff. It's so crazy to me that we have all this stuff back, you know, nowadays, you know, thanks to like the fans, but now I'll never be able to experience it with the magic of being able to share all my Pokemon up to my present modern day Switch games in 6 months. Still, it breaks my heart so much. I wish there was something that could be done. I really wish there was something, anything that could be done to like get them to reverse this decision, but I know it'll never happen. I've never lost hope in a way like this before. So, yeah, it really is just a matter of taking this last bit of time that I got, making the best of it while I still can. I feel like I need to change the weather here. But I don't know, man. I'm just gonna hit another Shadow Ball here. There we go, we get the special defense drop, that helps. Early, so that's not too bad. Okay. Maybe we can get another special defense drop, that'll help a lot. I don't know how many more. Full restores Blue's got, but we can beat him. I legit think this is enough to beat him. This is gonna be where I'm gonna want to heal again, though. I don't know if he's got extreme speed left, so I'm just thinking it's probably better to probably just heal Sceptile here while I have the chance, because he's still got Earthquake, I think, or something. Like, maybe, I don't know. Overheat, really? Oh, he's throwing. He's giving this to me. We're gonna get this ribbon in this next, like, little bit. Okay. We're good. We're completely good. I'm just gonna heal with the full restore here, I guess, now. There we go. So, Gyarados, Sceptile, Ho-Oh. My final stand. New song, because I've heard this one already in this stream. Not this one. Okay, this works. This is a good vibe. Alright, we're gonna keep going with the Shadow Ball here. I don't know how much longer this is gonna take. Oh, just like one more, right? Going for Iron Tail now? Yeah, he's running out of PP for sure. But now we got our defense dropped. Okay. Also, isn't Ghost physical in this generation, not special defense, so it doesn't actually do that these things. I don't know, I can't remember. Oh, there we go, we killed. Maybe I was just, it looked like it was like not doing that much damage. Ooh, and we got Alakazam next. You're not smart. AI is not smart. AI is really growing. Hey. Maybe I was throwing a little bit by spamming Shadow Ball so much. I need this move for sure right now. Super effective hit. And we killed. One left. Executor. Oh, we're good. We're so good. I'm gonna go with another Shadow Ball here. And I feel like that probably will do it. I might I probably didn't even like Sunny Day and Fire Blast at all. I probably lived this Psychic. I lived this Sandstorm turn again. He doesn't use a max potion. I outspeed him. With this final Shadow Ball, we're done. We got our first ribbon. And there we go. That was a little bit tough, I must say. That was just a little bit tough. But here we go for the Rising Stars of Peak for Starlight Children's Foundation. It's charity that we got our first ribbon. Can we play a little fun little sound for that? There we go. Yeah, that works. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't use my soundboard very often, but I really should. And here we go. Let the game save. And here we go. Pause the music here. There it is. That's our team. Our 3 shiny Ribbon Masters, and then these guys along for the ride. Wasted the Master Ball on Ho-Oh and Lugia just so I could get this done over with as fast as it was in this stream. I guess it'd be not a bad idea to watch the credits. There's a couple of things that I need to do to get ready for this next little section here. So, put the can cover on, and we'll be right back. you might have seen his name pop up in the credits there a little bit ago. Satoru Iwata. Things have changed so much since he's passed away. And I think he would be ashamed of the direction that they have taken things. Shutting down Pokemon Bank with no alternative to continue the magic of Pokemon after they said they wouldn't do it again after Generation 2. Cut it off in Generation 3 until they finally released a virtual console on 3DS. You know, it's going to be Generations 1 through 7 that are being cut out. You know, it sucks. And I am really, honestly, just angry, you know, thinking about it, man. But there's nothing I can do about it, you know? It is what it is. Man, it really is going to weigh on me a lot. And I won't be able to get over that for a while. But it is what it is. I have one very simple thing to do here. Let me take my headphones for a sec and plug this into here. Okay. Reset that. And here we go. On the main screen here, we're gonna have our music going this whole time here. I'm actually gonna turn it up a little bit here. I feel like I've been making audio a little bit too quiet in the last while, so yeah, listen to things a little bit. Oh, silly me. Let's go back here. I need to go save it at Pokemon Center. Okay, take 2. Also need to move the controller back into here. I wish I had a way for the multiple receivers. That'd be so nice. Make my life a lot easier. But that's like the one thing I didn't get in time. Okay, so I should still have Fly, yeah. Have Hell at least help me get through the grass here. No, I don't. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna give the experience share back to Nidoqueen. Trade that over. Because while I'm going through Mount Battle, it might be a little bit helpful, you know. But after I get them up to level 50, they can't go no higher at all. I gotta make sure that Nidoqueen and Deoxys. Sceptile is just here along for the ride to help me because he's so strong. He's the only one that I have at this level that isn't. Oh, or Lugia. So, besides like a couple of Coliseum mons, but even then they're not that high level. So, I gotta work with what I got. Saving here. Then I can do this all over again. Get back in here. Talk to the lady again. Now we should be good. Need to unplug the controller a couple of times, replug it back in again so I can do this whole thing. It'll be a little bit annoying, but just what I gotta do. Or I could just do this. First, okay. Life easier. Okay, we're gonna get Genesis back in Coliseum for the first time since after we caught him down. Whoops. Okay. So there is our shiny Deoxys Coliseum. We have a couple of ribbons that we can get in Coliseum, and none of the ones that I really want to get, you know, on Ribbon Master, it's gonna be possible. Because what I really wanted was a shiny Shadow Pokemon Ribbon Master. And I don't think that's gonna happen before the bank shut down. I'm set up though for 2 different ones if I wanted to do it. But there's only one that I legit want to do right now. And I have another save file of the Coliseum ready for that almost. I need to get the Master Ball to make it easier. But after that, I don't know. Like, all those shiny Shadow Pokemon I get, I'll still want to get those. You know, I want to get every single one really badly one day. But we'll see what happens. For now, it's just the Mount Battle ribbon that we can get. Only half of Coliseum's ribbons. But it's going to be one ribbon that's going to be completely cut off from the mainline games. From future on, you know, and in the Switch era, so. These 2, they gotta get it. They gotta get this stuff together. Espeon is pretty high leveled. Charizard's only level 62. Umbreon is level 69. These guys are good. But what I need to do first is the last couple of things that I have left unfinished from Pokemon Coliseum, you know, restoration. There's a lot of things that were able to be done, and what I need to do to make sure that everything here is finished is get the last couple of Shadow Pokemon. Now, with the patch, restoration patch, it's actually possible for me to get these guys. And, you know, combination with my cash card here. But what I need to do is quickly just save here. And just to check, do I have another experience share in this? I do, okay. I'm gonna give this one to Genesis. That would be good. In a moment, I'm gonna talk to this lady. I'm gonna take my headphones out again, kind of sitting on those. What I need, flash part. Right here for a second. Alright, and now in a second, good to go through this. Okay, here we go. So, okay, on that, and now we can talk to the lady. E-reader is ready to scan. Let's see, this is kind of cool stuff to be able to show off on the stream, you know. It's gonna be a little bit mind-numbing. This is gonna take a while, but I really do want to get everything unique that I can from these games before it's too late. I feel like this is the best way to kind of, you know, fill in some more space in this stream tonight, because that was actually really difficult just trying to get the one Cancer ribbon, and the Mount Battle stuff is going to take a lot of time, so I can't do anything with the contest stuff because I don't even have a complete save file in either Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald at all. None of the on-contest ribbons are possible for me right now, not even Pokémon Champion ribbon. So I got a lot of work to do in the background. This Pokemon Coliseum stuff is like one of the only things I can do at the moment. And it's just really only possible to do this specific stuff on the TV right now, the e-reader, because I need my Wii for it. So this is how we're going to be doing this. We're going to go into the panel battle here, scan card, and we want to go for number 7 here. There we go. It is pretty cool, though, that I'm able to do this stuff before it's too late. So I'll actually have this shiny, or not the shiny, but the Shadow Togepi and the Shadow Reap and the Shadow Scizor up in bank and up into home before it's too late, you know? I'm so excited about that. Like, there's so many cool things I were able to do. This guy's got like some low-level Pokemon to start off with. For this easy mode, everything is about like these level 40s. Then it goes up to about like level 60s for the hard mode. It's honestly, it was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be the first time we tried this, but I think we got this in the bag. I think we got this. So we get to see Dragonfly animation there. That looks pretty cool. I do love seeing the Shinies Coliseum quite a bit. But I guess I'm probably going to be looking mainly at my screen here to keep an eye on the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this projection, make it windowed. Okay, I guess that it's a little bit in a way, but whatever. And this one, you can put in the middle one. Then we can get this one here. Alright, good enough. That works. I feel like this is a good setup, so I can keep track of everything. Psychic on you, use Leaf Blade on the Fampi. This is pretty much just how this is gonna go. Not the most riveting stuff, but it does give me the opportunity to really talk about, you know, my thoughts on things right now. Just let me get the music source back. Here. I couldn't hear it out for a moment. Get a new song. There we go. So basically, this whole Pokemon Bank shutdown, you know, it's really changed a lot of stuff. You know, with the plans Master Quest, I won't be able to have a Ribbon Master from every single game now. That's just not gonna happen. You know, it would be nice, but I don't have the time to do that and everything else that I need to do. So, hold on. Go. Number 8. So, besides that, I mean, obviously being able to, I mean, it implies obviously no more changing Pokemon up from all the games. Obviously, if Ribbon Masters aren't going to be able to be a thing anymore from like every single game because of the time limit, you know, that's because not every Pokemon game is going to be able to be visited by every Pokemon anymore, and it sucks, you know. But the way that it really affects me isn't exactly as big a deal as I really thought it was when I first heard the news, you know, when that first hit. But it doesn't make it any less easy. You know, I'm sorry. It's just it's a hard thing to really wrap my head around still. You know, I talk about it, and this is the first time I actually get it off my chest, other than to my family members who don't understand, you know, the significance of this. But it's been my whole life that I've been alive, not just conscious, that I've been able to have all my Pokemon through all the games that I have. And Pokemon Coliseum here was my first Pokemon game, and it's not even on the freaking Switch Online yet. XD Gale of Darkness, which, well, admittedly was like one of my favorites, is, you know, it's like there's gonna be zero likely chance in my eyes that these games are gonna get the love that they deserve to be able to connect to all the other Pokemon games with any ports or re-releases that come up, because they already could be bothered to do that with the Nintendo Switch Online release of XD Gale of Darkness, and I get that, it's a Nintendo Switch Online release, but they've not shown those games much love or recognition at all ever since they were released, you know, all the way back then. They've been like the dark horses of the Pokemon games, you know? But losing access to being able to have every single Pokemon from them, you know, that I get sent up to future games. I mean, and from XD Gale of Darkness as well. It just sucks, you know, because I've put more hours into these Pokemon games than any other Pokemon game. Literally hundreds and hundreds of hours, probably thousands combined. More than any Pokemon game I've ever played. And it's hard to tell with Coliseum because you only get like 99 max hours, and then you have to deal with just kind of guesstimating. But man, this one's already over halfway there to hit the max, like 50 hours for this save file, and it was just a quick playthrough that I did. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that we're going to be losing out on. A lot I'm going to be missing. But when we come back through to get to this point, and we're recording all of the games, we're doing our playthroughs, 100%ing every game, doing all the content that we can, you know what? I'll just enjoy it in every single game that I can, you know, as it is. And we'll have it recorded, we'll have it streamed. I'll still have the Pokemon, you know, in my games that I played. So it's not gonna be the... It's not like I'm losing everything. But I'm definitely making backups of all my Pokemon in each generation games, like every game, before I transfer everything on out for good come February, because man, these Pokemon really do hold a lot of memories for me, and it's not fair at all what has happened with this digital day and age. I never thought I'd ever be so tired of the age of the internet, you know? Like, everything's digital and online. I mean, I never thought it would affect Pokemon like this, but it sure has. Alright, number 10. Here we go. Now let's see what happens here after we beat this one. Because there's going to be 2 trainers for a total of 6. As you can see, there was like that extra one after number 5. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. If we have to beat like this mode 3 times, because I didn't realize the first 5 ones didn't have a Shadow Pokemon. So I wasted a lot of time there. But I feel fairly certain that we should be able to get like the Shadow Pokemon maybe after this one. And if we don't, yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer. I will be alive for a while longer. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do love the animations in Pokemon Coliseum too, you know? They're just so good. Like, the Pokemon's animations, the reactions, the fainting, you know, just the idling, and the attacks. Just the attack animations themselves, you know? I mean, the effects on them, so good. Like, even the backgrounds just really look great. You know, when you look past the crowds always being 2D little, you know, paper people. This game, honestly, is my favorite in looks. And there is a reason for that, man, besides just nostalgia. Yeah, but maybe it's a lot of nostalgia. And I'm okay with that. I am entitled to that nostalgia. To have Pokemon Coliseum be your first ever Pokemon game ever is like the most badass thing you could ever say, man, as a Pokemon fan. And I get to say that. I get to say this is my introduction to the games. Pokemon Platinum was the first mainline game that I ever owned, but man, like, my first one that I ever owned was Coliseum, given me to my brother, and then XD Gale of Darkness bought it for me by my mom, brought out from the car by my dad. You know, I have such fond memories of that, and I just wanna appreciate these games so much, you know, while I still can, in ways where they will still be able to connect on like every day. So all of these battles, no matter how long it takes, you know, one way or another, I'm getting them out of the way, and I get to go through Mount Battle one more round, man. Just one more good go at it. Get these Ribbon Masters. I don't think I'm gonna waste the time on Sceptile, but Nidoqueen and Genesis definitely are my Ribbon Masters that are coming out of this stuff, man. They're the ones that deserve it the most, honestly. They genuinely are two of the types of Pokemon that I wanted the most to get. You know, I wanted to have a Safari Zone shiny in my Master Quest, but that was only because I already had the taste of that once before and I wanted to have it again. But you know what? I got my one Safari Zone shiny Ribbon Master candidate. I got my one full odds, shiny hunt Ribbon Master candidate. I feel like those two are good enough. The RNG manipulated ones don't need to have all that extra put into them, you know? They can exist just as they are. Although Sceptile will have at least a few extra ribbons on him compared to a lot of the other Pokemon that I have in my collections, you know? Like Pidgeot and Gorbis. Those guys will at least have the Mount Battle ribbons, I know. So it's not like those guys are missing out on a bunch of ribbons, but they're definitely never gonna be Ribbon Masters. It just sucks because I only just got all the batteries in my games fixed so I could make the Ribbon Masters, you know, the Berry Master event and growing the berries in the first place, being able to find Mirage Island or whatever, you know, all of that stuff. Literally just in the last couple of weeks, last month. It sucks a lot. Okay, so I do need to do these ones a whole bunch of times, okay. Alright. So we're doing this one on normal mode now. Maybe it's just normal mode that we have to do. We'll see. But that took a good amount of time, honestly. So this one gives us trophy for this first round. We'll see what happens with the second one. How easy that one's gonna be to go all the way through all three modes, you know. But I feel like we might be able to get this done in like an hour, maybe? I don't know. It might be a bit too long, to be honest, but we're at least gonna get through this first set of Shadow Pokemon E-Reader battles. I just have to, man. In the meantime, I guess I want to check. Oh, you know what? No, I won't be able to focus as well. To be honest, I don't think. I'm just kind of out of it, you know. That I feel like if I keep trying to do multiple things, like right now, I'm not gonna be able to be very talkative with you guys, and I don't want to like have all this empty space. Well, I don't even have any actual like gameplay sound effects or music going on. It's just the background music and my own stuff. So yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna go through this, and maybe I'll finish this stuff up on my own time. Well, I need to have some time where I'm helping work towards this stuff, because I mean, there's some big donations that have come through today, man. Like Shiny Catherine, you know, one of the only other Canadian YouTubers that I know in the Pokemon space, awesome, like is participating in this, of course, and she just flat out donated $1,000. You can see up there in the top right corner. It's nuts. That's huge. Like, I'm so grateful to be part of this community. I just wish, some of the things like our Pokemon Bank didn't have to be taken away from us, Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna quit here. I got a little bit of that done. We'll need to start on 7. But I'm looking at myself. I guess maybe it's not helping that I'm looking directly at myself here on the camera. I think I'm done. I look done. I feel done. I appreciate everyone who popped on by to the stream today. Like, this was a little bit unplanned, to be honest. I wasn't exactly planning on going live right away. But, you know what? I'm glad I did. Because... yeah, we spent like about half an hour just on Pokemon Coliseum. We spent a couple hours getting the 1 ribbons on our first few shinies here that I have ever actually managed to get in my time here. Playing Pokemon my whole life. Deoxys and Mewtwo. Man, the shiny in this game is really awkward. Wow. That's gross. But Deoxys is good though. I just really genuinely feel like, I don't know, really grateful to this community because you guys are doing things for me, as a kid. I always felt like my health issues held me back, even when I didn't know nothing about them, and it was torture, man. There's a lot of mental health struggle that comes with being a sick kid, and to be able to provide a Nintendo Switch system that provide like all the fun that Pokemon has to me my whole life, and all these other games too. There's gonna be so many kids that are gonna be able to benefit from this, and I just appreciate you guys so much. Everyone just watching the stream, even, because the more people watching, it gets Rising Stars Week out there more, and that's what I really want to do. Just do what I can to help get it out there, because I know I have no way I'm gonna be able to help financially contribute to that donation goal, but if I were to get money, donated right to me, man, during this week, I would just honestly donate it to the Starlight Foundation in my name, Omni-Omen, and in honor of y'all who gave me that money in the first place, I swear. So, we'll see what happens, I mean, it is only like 3 a.m., 3:36 in the morning on Thursday. So it's not like I chose like the greatest time to go live, the most energetic. But I know if I didn't go live now, I wasn't going to go live, like anytime soon, man. Because I've been kind of just shying away from it completely since the bank shut down. And I'd already been doing that a little bit anyways because of real life stuff, but I didn't want to do that because of that. I don't want Pokemon Bank shut down to stop me from doing what I love. So thank y'all for coming on by and helping me have the motivation to get through that whole slugfest with the Kanto Champion and Elite Four. Get that Kanto Champion ribbon badge, because as you can see right here before I forget, going into the summary here all the way, we got our champion beating Hall of Fame member ribbon here in Coliseum. That says that's interesting. That's kind of cool though. And we have the effort ribbon and the champion beating Hall of Fame member ribbon for Sceptile here. So he's got a couple of ribbons there, which is cool. I didn't know he already had the effort ribbon, so that is pretty neat. But hopefully soon we'll have a lot more ribbons than just that, man. I really genuinely hope so. But for now, yeah, that's gonna be it for me on the game. I'm gonna turn everything off here, and that'll be good, I think. So, yeah, I will see y'all today again at some point. I hopefully won't oversleep until like 4 p.m. again today. I almost slept 12 hours, so maybe live streaming to 4 a.m. will help me not sleep to 4 p.m. I don't know, maybe it'll make me sleep even longer. I will see you all soon though. Take care of yourselves, Omni Gang. Everyone else came on by. Have a great rest of your night.